Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly love tarot advice. This is for August 20th through 26th, 2018. This will help you out if you are in a relationship, just dating, single. We're going to cover everything here. So we're going to look at this from two different aspects this week. And let me know if you like this. I just want to give you guys more out of these readings than, some generals. So I'm going to try to embellish this, and that's why I'm doing it separately from the general this week. So, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. This is the side that's going to represent you. This is the side that's going to represent whoever you are involved with. And if you're completely single, this side could represent what's coming in this week for you, or what perhaps you need to focus on in order to bring a relationship into your life. So let's see what comes out. All right, so Sagittarius, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so let's see what comes out over here. You deserve love. Interesting. Now, if you are single, perhaps Sagittarius, you need to imagine that you deserve love, and any relationship in the past that's fooled you or you feel duped, you feel regretful about, you can learn from that, and don't let it, take away your self-esteem. Yeah, don't be ashamed. If you're feeling bad, like this, look unworthy, disgraced, humiliated, ashamed. So listen, whether you are single or involved with somebody, this week we might be dealing with some stuff that we feel bad about, or we wish wouldn't have happened, or some of you could be like, God, how was I so stupid for so long? Just depending on your different situation. But with red flags and you deserve love, and then all those other cards falling out for emotion as we're speaking, there's definitely something going on for Sagittarius this week. And it's either, you're working through things of the past, or, is there things you should be paying attention to when it comes to your mate, or is there things that they're noticing about you that you have been hiding, or, whatever, because this is general, right? So this could go both ways. Just whatever's going on this week, Sagittarius, make sure you are walking the straight and narrow. And if you feel like whoever you're dealing with isn't, telling you everything, you're probably right. And, this doesn't have to be all deceptive, like somebody's cheating and all of this. It could be other things like, there's sometimes our mates keep different information from us for various reasons. Like somebody could have lost their job, or maybe somebody got written up at their job and they've been acting weird. And you're like, why are you acting so weird? And they're like, it's nothing, it's nothing. And here you are thinking they're cheating, but inside they're really going through a lot of turmoil because of, personal things that have happened that maybe they don't want to discuss or they don't want to share. Now, that could be reversed, Sagittarius, where whoever you're dealing with is feeling like you are hiding something, you are keeping something from them, and they're getting all the wrong impression of assuming something else is going on when really you're just dealing with your own turmoil, okay? So we do need to communicate, and whatever is happening or has happened, if it's affected your self-esteem, it's time to really work on that, and know that, your past does not define who you are. And, there's 7 billion people in this world. So if you've run across a few in romantic situations that didn't treat you right, don't let it take away from your self-esteem and how much you value yourself, okay? So let's see what emotions are involved this week. All right, so we had 4 fly out, so I guess that's 2 each. So over here on your side, we have creative, and we have guilty, blameworthy, responsible, at fault. Wow. Okay. Over here, we have sad, and we have free. Wow. Sagittarius, some of you, I cannot see beyond the fact that there is a separation going on for some of you this week. And, if you, I hate to say this, but some of you, it's like you ended the relationship, okay? Or, you know, you've been acting in a way that might make you feel bad. It's just, over here we have red flags and guilty, and over here we have sad, free, you deserve love. I get that this is general and it can swap, but you know, for those of you that are estranged from somebody, I feel like they're really missing you. They're really sad, or you know, I don't care how much they're acting whatever. You know, if you've recently broken up or separated from somebody, they are sad that the relationship is over, okay? And maybe for some of you, if you're like, nah, I've walked a straight line, I don't even know what happened, this right here could indicate that, you know, here you are feeling bad, really thinking about everything over and over, like, what did I do wrong? Where did this go wrong? Like, I don't understand. And with creative here, maybe you're really starting to imagine, like, a lot of different scenarios because you were left with like nothing. Well, over here on sad and you deserve love, perhaps, you know, whoever you were involved with, you know, there was things they were doing, and that's why you need to pay attention to the red flag. And like, they ended the relationship due to their own guilt of like the recognition that they weren't doing you right, or, you know, just various different things. But there's sadness here, okay? And I feel like you're feeling bad, some of you, because you don't understand what happened, and you need to recognize, like, really pay attention, rethink everything, reassess everything that was said, you know, put it into two categories, negative and positive, and then weigh it, and you'll come to like a different conclusion, okay? Some of you, I feel like you've ended a relationship with somebody, and what this is about is like they're having a really hard time with it, and they're trying to make you feel bad and emotionally manipulate you into seeing their side, understanding their, you know, what they want, and, you know, giving them what they want. So this is like a bunch of different kind of all over the map. I was only intending to pull one emotion card for each side, but you know, if we are in a committed relationship with somebody this week, you know, if we've been fighting and this is like push and pull, and again, like we're spinning stories in our head because we don't understand, you know, there just could be some things that we're not talking about that don't have anything to do with the relationship specifically, but other areas of our life. And, you know, communication is so key, what I feel like. Don't, you know, try to create stories or assume. Like, communication is key. No matter what your situation is, Sagittarius. No matter what. So, yeah, look at, as I'm saying that, the Empress came out, and she says there is, you know, ability for new beginning, prosperity, abundance, you know, some of you, you just don't want to return to a relationship, though. Man, I see that. Even if it's like all up in your face, like trying to get you to come back, I don't feel like you want to. There's just some things you're like, eh, I don't know. So let's see. All right, over here on your side, we have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Over here, we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, so Sagittarius, over here is a lot of sadness. Like, I have to say that. There's a lot of sadness over on this side. And, you know, if you're completely single, from what I see here, like, there's a lot of things that you're still really preoccupied on that have taken place in the past, and there could be a lot of weariness inside of you about, you know, opening up and being vulnerable again. Like, I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to put myself out there. Like, there's just a lot of weariness about even opening yourself up. And, you know, sometimes we don't recognize that no love connections are coming in, or the ones that do just are not a match whatsoever, because we are not vulnerable. We are not truly open to it. And you can say, no, I want love and I feel love. Yes, I agree with you, but trust me, there's a part of you you know, that is not open. And if you feel weary, nervous, like just doubtful on any level about your next romance, like that love's real, that you won't get hurt, that you won't get burned, like all of that, if there's any doubt in you, then yes, it still exists within you, and there's part of you that cannot be open and vulnerable, okay? And the vulnerability is what really allows us to connect with each other and bond. And with the moon here, there's things that go deep, okay? And, you know, I just have to say, with this whole lineup of cards, there are some secrets. There are things that are being hidden, whether it's on your side in the relationship or on the side of the person you are involved with, okay? This is falling on your side, and it's just like, you know, there's either things that you are trying to really keep beneath the surface, or you feel 100% this person is trying to keep things beneath the surface from you. And over here, I see a lot of sadness, okay? I see like, I'm really sad that this ended. I mean, there's sadness reiterated twice here, okay? So if we've been fighting, not seeing eye to eye, over here, we're very sad. The partner, the person that you're dealing with is very sad, or they're seeing you as very sad based upon whatever has transpired, okay? You apply this how it fits to you. Like I said, this could be swapped because it's general. And it's like, I can't do this anymore. There's nothing left in me. And it's like they're coming from a deep place of wisdom, okay? Of like, no, I can't do this anymore. I might want this back. This might be everything, but man, I'm just emotionally spent. Or this could be this person, you know, trying to present to you, and this is what you're telling them is, no, I'm emotionally spent. I can't do this anymore. I can't go through this anymore. Like it's really time, you know, for us to break this cycle. So, you know, whether you are involved with somebody directly, or, you know, we're disconnected, we're single, this is definitely a week of emotions for sure, okay? Sagittarius, like definitely, whether on your side or whoever you are dealing with. So let's pull some intimate energies and see what comes out there. If you did leave somebody, Sag, they are not happy about it, especially if it's a water sign, okay? If you and a water sign have broken up, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they are really missing you. They're very sad. Like, I don't feel like they want to be away from you, even if that is what has been presented to you, okay? Like, yeah, whatever. No, wow. If we're in a relationship and we're fighting, like, really think about how we can move beyond it. Like, you guys just look like you're having a hard time seeing eye to eye. But man, there is somebody missing Sagittarius and sad over Sagittarius. And you might not even know directly who they are. It could actually be multiple people, okay? Some of you, there is somebody who is just broken up, like sad, missing you. Like, I wish I was with Sagittarius. Like, I believe that's the one for me. So let's see. Okay, on your side, we have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So, yeah, it's either like you are withholding yourself emotionally or sexually from them, or they're withholding themselves emotionally and sexually from you. Over here we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is like, I really wish I could have a redo. I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm sad, I don't know what to do here. So next we have the Three of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is like, has this relationship grown empty? Is there, you know, anything left here? And look at this, it's a very strong bond with the Judgment. So whoever this person is, whatever this energy in this reading represents for you, Sagittarius, whether it's your own or somebody else, This person is very sad, feels very connected to the other, even if we are broken up. If we're in a relationship, it's like this person's really noticing a change in the other one, feeling, you know, a disconnect. And it's very hard because they feel very connected and bonded still. Yet within the relationship, it's like you and that person maybe aren't seeing eye to eye, or just feel like you guys are worlds apart. It could be on an issue, you know, on your communication, just everything that's happened. So what I see is like over here, we're holding back, we're not saying everything, we're withholding ourselves sexually and emotionally. There's a lot going on under the surface. And over on this side, we're feeling very sad, okay, and like lost and confused, and I don't want to let this go, but do I need to let this go, you know? So let's pull some advice here before we look at the outcome. Sagittarius, man, I feel mostly like you are the one that's holding back. You are the one that's questioning things. You are the one that's like, is this where I belong? Do I need to move on? What's going on here? You know, like, and it could be this person really hurt you or did something terrible, and that's what you're focused on. You're like, I don't care how sad you are, or if you're sorry, like, you really hurt me, like, you made me feel bad, okay? Or, you know, this could be where you're doing something that you maybe shouldn't be doing, and the person you're dealing with, even if you're just like dating around, you know, you could have somebody that you're just kind of casually seeing, and it's not really significant for you, you know, because you're not committed to anybody, but it is for them, okay? It's just, there's definitely a story here of somebody feeling very sad and dejected, you know, from Sagittarius, and, you know, perhaps there is, you know, some deception over here, or maybe it's just, no, I can't deal with this person, you know. It's, again, different for all of you. So let's pull some advice. All right, look at that. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So that's falling on your side, okay? And let's see, look at that. New love. This is falling on their side. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. So Sagittarius, again, I feel whatever has gone on in this relationship, it could actually be like rectified, okay? There can be a new abundance, new fertility, new growth to this relationship with that Empress coming out. Okay, but honesty is essential. So if there's any skeletons in the closet, it's like if we can just discuss it, go through the emotions right now, we can overcome it, and something brand new can blossom here between you and this other person. Okay, so if you are like a single Sagittarius and you've been feeling very sad about things that have happened, you know, being lonely, all of this would, to me, would be like, it's time to be very honest with yourself and choose to free yourself from all this sadness, burden, and heartache of the past. And that's how new love comes into your life, okay? And it will be a very strong bond, but you have to have the emotional, mental, and spiritual energy to give in order for that to come in. And that comes through healing something from your past. Truly freeing yourself from all of it, having no weariness, having no fear, just a belief that there is a beautiful love out there for you, okay? Some of you, this could be where, you know, if this is somebody who's really like trying to be with you or trying to get back with you, they want like new love with you. Like that's what they're trying. And if you're not feeling it, Sagittarius, if you're like, no, I'm over this, or no, I don't even want to be with you, you need to be very honest about that. Even if you do like their attention or whatever, okay? It's like, you've got to be honest. Don't lead them on. And if this is reversed, you know, you should say, look, you just need to be straightforward with me. What is it that, do we have a chance? Or, you know, are you just going through the emotions and taking this for what it is right now with no real plans of the future, okay? But if we are in a relationship, like committed, or even just dating, and we totally talk about everything, I feel like, you know, you guys can come into a new way of communicating and a new level of being with each other, okay? So let's pull an outcome for the week. Yeah, look at that flame tree. The start of something new. Beautiful. With this, you know, overall, no matter what, there could definitely be a new love opportunity presenting itself to you single Sagittariuses out there this week. But, you know, for those of you that truly recognize that there's some things you need to heal, free yourself and let go of, do so, because there is new love just waiting to come in, okay? So interesting is you've got the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. So there's a progression over here on the side of energy. I do feel for many Sagittarius, there is like a new romantic love opportunity coming into your life this week. Just be careful that even though you and this person could have a really quick bond, like you guys just connect immediately, if they're going through a lot emotionally at this time of the past, you might want to kind of just not get super involved with that until they're over that. Okay, or if you're just going through a lot and you meet this person and you're like, oh, I'll be with them to distract myself, you know, be honest. Hey, I'm not really open to new romance. I'll definitely, you know, spend time with you, but I can't promise you anything, okay? Just honesty is essential in all your romantic dealings this week, Sagittarius. And know that for some of you, there is somebody out there who is really missing you and really desiring this, you know, new beginning between the two of you, okay? So those are your messages for the week, Sagittarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.